So you all have said to me many times before that you want to see clothing from places other than Amazon. So I have got a great video for you. Last week I was actually in Nashville and I went in the Loft, one of my favorite stores, and has been, gosh, since I was in my early 20s. I can always walk into the Loft, find pieces that fit me, basics, shorts, tops, pants, jackets, dressy things, casual things. Loft never fails me. So I bought, like, I don't know, I'm looking at my rack, like 10 different things, and I'm going to do a live try on haul for you all. You loved it when I did this with some swimsuits, so I'm going to stand up, I'm going to show you full body. I'm going to put on all the different pieces and explain to you what I like about them, the size that I'm wearing, why I chose the size that I did. So if you have a body shape and size similar to mine, I'm 5'2", weigh 134 pounds, you know exactly what size to get. If your sizing is different, hopefully knowing my sizing will help you decide. And one of the great things about the Loft, they always are having pretty significant sales. When I was in their store, I got everything on sale, and their sales are the same online. And honestly, their online options are so much greater than there are in the store. Online, you have a lot more colors, you have more sizing options, tall, regular, petite. I was in a store in Green Hills in Nashville. Their petite section is very, very small, but I did get a few things in there. So let's just get into a Loft haul. So I did have to zoom my camera out just a little bit so you can see me for the most part full body, and on a lot of the pieces I do still have some of the tags on because I just got these the other day, so I haven't had a chance to wear them, and the tags will help me remember what size I'm in and the actual style of each of the clothing. So I want to start with these shorts. These are called the Palmer shorts. They have front pockets. There's not a flap on the pocket, but there is like a true button so they don't stick out. The shorts are a little bit high-waisted. You can see my belly button, but just look at the booty. These shorts are so good. And one thing I hate about shorts that actually zip and have a button, they can be pretty uncomfortable and get crotchy and stick out in weird places, but these Palmer shorts are so good. So the Palmer shorts actually come in a denim version and a twill version. I'm going to put these on for you, but just know that you have two options. So the twill come in a bunch of colors. The denim is basically the denim. So they're classified as a high-rise short. And one thing that I thought was a little strange, and I had to have the saleswoman help me with, the denim shorts are sized in like waist numbers 24, 26, 27, 28, and the twill shorts are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I'm like, somebody explain to me what the correlation is so that I can just, pick up the size that I normally wear. And I did that, and it turns out the twill shorts run, I thought, a little bit smaller than the denim shorts. So in the denim, I got a size 27, and in the twill shorts, I got a 6. I did put on the 4 and the 6. I was back and forth in the mirror trying to decide. I mean, they both looked really good. The 4 was just a little bit crotchy, so I went with the 6. But again, I'm going to put these on for you in just a second. So back to the Palmer short in the denim. These just fit like a glove. There is stretch. They're not cutting my leg. They're not yipping me up in the crotch. And again, belly button. So I know they said high-waisted. I don't really consider these high-waisted. I can sit down comfortably. I can cross my legs. They're a really great length. I don't remember what the inseam is, but they're not too short, not too long. Hit me, on the higher side of mid-thigh. And these are just the perfect denim short, honestly. And then I have on the Harbor tank. So the Harbor tank is Loft's like signature tank, and every year they have it. It never changes. They just come out with a new line of colors. So this is my Harbor tank from, I think, 2 years ago, and then I got it in classic black. And the Harbor tank is, number one, regular bra friendly, which is what I love most about it, but it is a thicker material, so it's a little bit more of a structured style material. Not uncomfortable thick, but it's not a cheap, like flimsy t-shirty type thin. And you can dress this up, dress it down. You can wear with pants, shorts, anything and everything. These Harbor tanks are wonderful. I wear them in a size small. They have them in solids, they have them in stripes. There's an endless number of colors and a lot more options online that were available in the actual store that I was in. So in the size small, you can see how long it is if I were to just pull it down, but I could easily just do a little front tuck, or I could tuck these in. They're not bulky, they are slimlined but not tight, and they're not A-line either. And because I'm petite, I love that they are not super long. A lot of t-shirts can just overtake me, but this one is really great. So let me tuck this one in for you and I'll show you what it looks like. So here's the Palmer short and the Harbor tank kind of tucked in together. It's just a classic look and all the time great looking short and tank. And again, this one is regular bra friendly. Everything I bought is regular bra friendly except for one specific tank top, and I'll make sure that I call that one out. So let me change my colors up and show you what the Harbor tank looks like with the Palmer shorts in the twill. So here's that different color combo. Same Harbor tank in a size small, Palmer shorts in the size 6, and these are the twill. So they are a little bit, because they're twill, a little bit thinner feeling than the denim shorts, but not too thin. You can't see anything through them. They're just a classic, you know, twill feeling. And I think that's maybe why they ran a little bit smaller than the denim. So I have these on in a 6, same pockets. There's the same identical shorts, same length, same everything, just different material. And that's why I feel like I had to go to a different size. So these are the 6. They are, I mean, just a smidge on the bigger, but I would rather have them too big versus too small. And here's that Harbor tank. This one's brand new, never been washed. Same length, size small. Love this tank top. So if you get nothing from this video, absolutely get the Harbor tank and the Palmer shorts. They are my very, very favorites. And links to everything in today's video will be listed in the description box. And I'm using YouTube shopping. So you will also see a little black icon pop up in the corner of the screen. So you can tap there and shop without leaving the video. It's a great new feature from YouTube shopping. Absolutely love this. So here we go. Palmer shorts, Harbor tank. Let's move on to the next thing. So this is a ribbed tank top. It's called the Perfect Stripe tank, and it is a ribbed material. And I just thought this was absolutely adorable. I love that the stripes go in the other direction around the neck and the arm. It is so cute. And I sized up. First I put on a small, then a medium, and then I actually ended up getting it in a large. And this is the one item that is not regular bra friendly. I have a racer back bra, or it's a bra that you can actually change the straps, so I will have to wear that with this because I don't like it when my bra shows. This color is called Time Garden. It's like a kind of a faded olivey army green, and it goes perfectly with these shorts. So I just have it tucked in. I'll show you. And even having on the large, it is a little bit longer, but I could bunch it up and wear it with some white shorts or white pants, or I could tuck it in. It's not too long. It is a little long, but it's totally fine. The medium was just pretty tight in the chest on me, and honestly I don't know what my bra size is. I would have to guess and say a 32 triple D, and it was just a little bit more fitted than I wanted it to be, so I chose to size up so that I could have a little bit of room, and I forgo the fact that it was just a little bit longer, but that's totally fine. And this is a linen pant that I fell in love with, and I got it in 2 colors, white and black. The Sawyer pant comes in different fabrics. This is a linen blend, and it comes in several different colors. The black and the other colors are not lined. The white do have a double lining, so they are not see-through, which is so fantastic. I'm actually wearing the Sawyer linen pants in a size small petite. I tried on the regulars, way too long. I tried on the small petites. They're great. They are a smidge, if you can see, they're just like, they just sweep the top of my foot. So I have on little strappy sandals, and the black pair is perfectly fine. I'm not gonna do anything to these. If I put on heels, they're even that much better, but I'm wearing them with little flat sandals. I wish you all could see my feet. Backing up a little bit so that you all can see my feet. They're perfectly fine. So these have little side pockets, a drawstring waist. They are just the perfect fit. There are little pockets on the back, but they're sewn shut, so they're not going to gap open. The small petite, I mean, I do have a little bit of room, but that is what they're supposed to look like. I tried on the extra small petite and they were like too small. Couldn't do it. So I'm enjoying the small. I've already worn these out to dinner one night and absolutely love them. The small petite in the white, because they are double lined, are a little bit heavier, obviously, because there's a lining, and for some reason these are a little bit longer. The fit is exactly the same. I chose the same size. They are just a smidge, and I mean just a smidge, and I don't know why, longer, which makes them a little bit too long for me. So I'm going to use my hem tape and just hem up these pants myself. This is so easy to do. You iron it on and it looks like a seamstress did it. But here's the Sawyer linen pants. Again, they're absolutely adorable. I love linen pants. I will wear them all summer, all spring, even into fall. These are a linen blend, so they do not wrinkle like a 100% linen. Like I said, I wore these out to dinner. They've been folded on a hanger. You cannot see wrinkles in them at all, and they just drape beautifully. If you're interested in my favorite little strappy sandals that I wear with basically everything, these are on Amazon, but I'll link them below because you just got to have the strappy sandals. So I'm going to put on the white linen pants so you can see the difference. But here you go, petite, small. And I haven't cut the tag off of these white ones yet. It says the Sawyer pull-on mid-rise. They hit me right below the belly button, and because there's that drawstring, you can pretty much put them where you want to. And while I'm getting my tank top situated, I'll tell you, I tried on, I think, 3 or 4 different pair of these small petite in the white to see if maybe just one of them was cut longer than the others, and they were all the same. I think it's just because there's a lining in them. They made them they're longer so that the lining doesn't show, because the lining I feel like is the correct length, but then the pants are a little bit longer, which for me makes them too long, so I am going to have to use my hem tape. But here's the white drawstring waist. The lining is not silk. It's almost just like another softer version, kind of a cottony version of this linen blend, but they are so comfortable. Little pockets. I mean, I love L-O-V-E, capital L-O-V-E, love these pants. I zoomed out just a little bit more so you can see my feet, but you can tell the pants are just a little bit too long, but I'm going to hem them with my hem tape and it will not be a problem because these were just too good. I could not pass them up. And again, I'm 5'2", so this is what a small petite looks like on me. So this is the modern wedge tee, and I have this tee in so many colors. Every time I go in the loft, I pick up a new color because in my opinion, it is the perfect t-shirt. It doesn't have long sleeves. They're just a longer little cap sleeve, and there's just something about the way this tee is cut. I absolutely adore it. So this time when I was in the loft, I got this beautiful green, this great kind of dusty pinky color, kind of like a mauvey pink, and then previously I had it in chocolate brown. You all have seen me in many videos in this. A beautiful kind of ruby red, and then just a classic white. So this modern wedge tee, there's something about the cut. I adore it. It is a great material, not too thick, not too thin. I've washed this one over and over and it just holds up so well. I don't put my clothes in the dryer, lay everything out, or hang everything up to dry, and these tees will just hang on for years and years. So the modern wedge tees, in the store that I go in. They have them in regular sizes and petite sizes, but the colors are very limited. So I tend to just switch between the petites and the regular sizes just, you know, to get the color I want. So I do have these in a medium petite, and I have the other colors in a size small, like a regular small. But this year, for some reason, I don't know if it is just me or if they've changed the tee. I put on the medium petite and a small, and they were huge. So this is actually an extra small, and I have plenty of room. You can see if I take this out how much room I've got here. It's not an A-line tee, but it's not a super fitted tee either. And I do have enough room down there that I can tuck it in without any issue, but this is an extra small. So take that into consideration if you're ordering online. And as soon as I walked into the store, I saw these shorts laying on a table, and I said, yes, I have got to have this. This was the very first item that I picked up. These are a raw edge cut-off denim short, and I believe it only comes in denim. They did have different colors of blue. They had white. I think there was even a black, and I have these in a 27. So I tried on lots of sizes. 27 just fit like a glove. They have pockets on the back. They are high-waisted. My belly button is right at the top of these shorts. They have pockets, but they just fit really, really well. And you can see I have this green t-shirt tucked all the way in, and you cannot see through the white shorts. So double plus for that. I just thought these were absolutely adorable, and I'm always looking for a really great white short. So speaking of cute white shorts, look how cute these are with this rib tank top. So this is very similar to the tank top I showed you earlier, but this has a scoop neck and it is regular bra friendly. And I'm wearing this one in a size medium. I don't know why there was such a difference in the scoop neck and the high neck, but this one, a medium, fits me great. And you can see it is not near as long. So I just have this one kind of bunched up here. It's not even tucked in the shorts. But these tanks are super stretchy. I just love the ribbed look. Came in a limited number of colors, but it's something different than just a solid tank, and I thought the colors were kind of new and fresh and unique, and I got them to go with the white shorts and the other shorts and my linen pants. Like, I love a tank top. It's typically what I'm in on most days, so when I find one I love, I'm going to get it in all the colors. Now, I haven't been in a Loft store, I don't think, since like late last fall. And when I walked in, they had a whole new line of things called Loft Versa. And I asked the lady working there, like, what is this? I don't understand. She explained these are made of better material, much higher quality, which you can tell when you feel them, more so than just a regular t-shirt. And so they're just classic colors available. And I got their t-shirt in 2 different colors. A lot of the things in the Versa line were just a little bit dressier, like corporate wear sort of, but I thought the t-shirt was really, really good. I got it in white and gray, and I'm wearing the Versa t-shirt in the size small. So when I see a gray t-shirt and it's a really great color gray, I grab it because I have gray hair, and for some reason gray just looks really good on me, and I will wear gray with black, with white, with some colors, with camo, lots of things. Gray to me is just such a super versatile color, and so I picked it up. So the Loft Versa t-shirt is not super long. I have it just a little front tuck here, but you can see it does have short sleeves, but they're not really long short sleeves, a regular crew neck, and when I have on a crew neck, I'm going to wear my necklace, so I wanted you to see kind of what that looked like, and I got earrings in the Loft. They're probably hard for you to see because I'll tell you an inside secret. This morning I washed my hair and I tried a different technique. I ran a wide tooth comb through my hair when it was wet before I put my product in, or while I was putting my product in, and oh my goodness, it made my hair explode. So my hair is gigantic today, so you probably can't even see these earrings, but these are a drop mother of pearl earring, and I just think these are gorgeous. The mother of pearl is not like a stark white, it's kind of a muted white, so I don't look at it as, whoa, she has on pearl earrings. I just kind of see it as a gold earring. So in the summertime, I will mix these with just my regular gold jewelry. So this one gave me a little bit something new, but there you can kind of see them up close. But back to the t-shirt. These Loft Versa tees are not super long. Again, I'm wearing a size small, so they're almost like a little boxier, shorter cut. Kind of hits me right there on the hips, and it does have a little slit in the side. So depending on what my bottoms are, I could wear these out. I could do a little front tuck. They're just a super casual tee, and I love that these were, you can tell when you touch them that they're a lot better quality than just a cheap t-shirt. So I think they're going to hold up a lot longer because I will wear the fire out of a gray tee. But I got it in white too because you can never have too many white tees. So this is my Loft haul. This is everything that I got. I love the Loft. I love their cut, their fit, their quality, and the prices in the Loft. Cannot be beat. So check out my links below, or you can do the YouTube shopping if you saw something you like. And there are just so many more things available in the Loft that I wish I could show them all to you, but these were my faves. See you later.